Lincoln, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we start Week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final off in Week 9? This is fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Knox. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
On the ball, on the ball.
First down, they're going to throw with Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Miller. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Midfield, here's Allen. The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they'll have to start thinking about someone to help the system, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Middle.
Allen. This one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. The last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. This one caught by Davis. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they look to throw. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is third down. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Here we go, check! It's one play at a time, baby.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year, back in week 2.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Getting the win there, so they'll be looking for a sweep back here at home. Powering forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, because when he gets going, now the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's when he can really
keep this one short. And he takes it past the 45 and down to 46.
That's all 80.
Play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. 6-0 our score after 1. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming to this one off the launch. But you said if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, you're game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. There's some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Allen. Finding Knox there, complete.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful when you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
You got to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Allen to throw once more. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. A good pickup there at 22.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Here we go.
First down, Allen. That's complete to Davis. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, was able to make the short catch, put the down marker back to 1.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Pass.
To the air, Allen. It's caught. And he is out of bounds here. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point try now for Succop. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 13 yards. They try to get things offensively. 1st and 10. And able to stay.
Okay, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
And this First time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
They'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Monday!
After the INT, it's Allen. Uncorks one for Davis. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the right side down. First down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jermaine Johnson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Sacks a great game in this first half. This is second and long. Over the middle complete. Ready to look. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And this will result in them losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Jet defense so far standing tall. Another stop now, third and goal. To throw, it's out. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
We got this! We got this!
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
It's coming up.
Great there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, Parker, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
Offense coming up now to start
Panther 11, Panther 11!
1 second. He's going to try and go deep again. And he knocks the ball away. is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing a deficit. It's a score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football thing that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive? Any of those coordinators, they just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Ready,
The
ready.
incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
They'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that type of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down. Even with a 3-score lead.
Half 85.
I think they're taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts this season.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half material. Good throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs from 17 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 28-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Takes it to the center. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Offense coming up now to start their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything.
On the jump!
Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook.
Nothing 19!
Competing.
Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. This pass out the ball. And up to the 35 before they're able to...
Here we go! Track! Track
to the
60!
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted,
Ready,
whatever.
break!
As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
This has not been his game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
Go!
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sideline and in the
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Let's go! Warrior 70! Go!
Try and throw for it here. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Jets.
Let's go now.
As they manage to convert.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Buffalo 18! Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get
Got
his team
it.
to
Ready?
the end zone for the first time. He didn't
70 Timberwolves!
advise receivers well.
There's some space here.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Ready?
One to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Try and run it here. And he is in the end zone. Go, boys. Let's go. Him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, hold.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen going deep for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to make a play on the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what this is called 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing it to Allen on third. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate not on his own.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Murray on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jets will take over.
Here we go.
Defense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a turning point in this game, Charles. He has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they got him.
He's got it in, complete. And a ball away. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays. But the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are two scores on both sides. Still time here in this fourth quarter. Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was going to be, where the primary guy was going to be, and he would have moved to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know I can beat that. And that's what he did.
First down, they're going to throw Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Pass. 56. Go.
Throwing again on second and 10. Allen. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain. Frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Suckup's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The partner, coaches always say designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. They get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Ready.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Ready up.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's going up top for Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early? None of them became maybe more
feels now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run touchdown.
Davis, touchdown grab. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
Ready, set.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Beginning to feel the way does not appear to be in the cards. They're in a big fourth quarter hole. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Jair Elam makes a play. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. And here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference. And show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today. And then be ready.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Let's be honest about this one. The offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Bills on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. Al Allen. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And he's going to handle the Bills' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. This is intercepted. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40. 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive line, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead in the fourth quarter. The defense does have 3 timeouts, but at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to matter much. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
Allen is actually going to throw it. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Suck up for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Jets offense coming up now.
19, Pioneer.
We said it at halftime. They would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
With the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Set, triple.
Now back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit.
Let's go.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting.
Let's go now.
Wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean,
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
For one tackle. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, hold.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
And that's the clincher, the proverbial extra point put through by Suckup. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New York offense taking over for their next possession. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They're able to put up a decent amount of points.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
That's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Come 19, come 19. Go.
He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Kaiir Elam makes a pick. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it also. You might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on,
Alert!
there will be another quarterback in the game. No one can stand up to this week after week.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues with another touchdown.
This is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point try now for Succop. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is just an
Ready.
here offensively.
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Ready, ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Head the street, head the street.
Pressure, and they got to him again. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Buffalo, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.